the post-match interview you were expecting there. Just beating the world champion 10-4, and he reckons he was rubbish. Very self-deprecating there from Daryl Gurney. Reckons he must do better tomorrow. Well, anyway, one last place is up for grabs in the quarter-finals, but next, Vincent van der Voort will have his hands full against one of his closest friends on and away from the circuit, is the winner of the past 3 televised tournaments, Michael van Gerwen. Vincent was a semi-finalist here 12 months ago and does know how to negotiate the rounds. It's time to get him on stage with John.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the boys from the Netherlands here in the second round action of the Cash Converters Players Championship Finals, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. A very special welcome to our viewers joining us live on ITV Sport. And the millions of viewers joining us around the world, welcome to Bottlin's Minehead! Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, without doubt the fastest player in the world, the Dutch destroyer, Vincent van der Voort! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to meet the world #1 and the former champion of the world, mighty Michael
Blink in this one, you might well miss something. It should be fast, it should be furious. Time to join Alan and Stuart.
Well, the last quarter-final place on offer here, and who would have believed that Daryl Gurney is playing Benito van der Pas, Mitchell Sulovic is taking on Ian White, and it's Adrian Lewis against Simon Whitlock, Phil Taylor, Gary Anderson, Van Barneveld, Peter Wright, James Wade, the list goes on. They've gone. It's Michael van Gerwen's tournament to lose, but after the shocks we've had over the last 24 hours, I wonder, can Vincent van der Voort cause another seismic upset here in Minehead?
Well, it's always going to be tough when you're playing your best mate, but you've got to have that killer instinct. And Michael van Gerwen, world ranked #1, still only 26. He has that killer instinct. Can Vincent van der Voort? Well, he's been in pretty good form over the last half a dozen events. But this is a tough one, not just on the scoring, but the mental game as well.
Yeah, going to be really, really difficult. I mean, in the true sense of the word, they really are the very best of friends. And as we heard, Vincent was Michael's best man last year. They travel together, they room together, they go for dinner together. They really are very, very close friends.
95.
I wonder who makes the tea in the room.
100.
Spicy on stage.
44.
Just
before
Spice
we-
Girls in the audience.
We really focus on this. What did you make of Gary Anderson and Daryl Gurney?
Well, it's a long time since I've seen Gary Anderson play over that distance and only average 86. Just never seemed to get going. Fair play to Daryl Gurney. He kept to his job, 94 plus average.
94.
Played brilliant against Kim Hybrex. Not to that standard tonight, but the most important thing is he won the match. So we'll be looking forward to playing
100.
Benito tomorrow.
Michael O'Connell, 128.
Incredible, isn't it? Anderson disappointed, his worst performance on the TV for a long, long time. But he's out. Michael van Gerwen in the top half of the draw is the big favourite. Well, he was the big favourite before a dart was thrown, wasn't he?
Michael O'Connell, 28.
Bit of pressure on the shot. Double seven. No. There was pressure on the shot.
Vincent, you require
What a chance
74.
here for Vincent.
Chance for Van der Voort. 2 darts at double 16. He only needed one.
Vincent Van der Voort.
Clean kill. Shake of the head
Game on.
from Michael.
Well, it's been a tournament of upsets, hasn't it, from Friday afternoon, and when you consider the difference between these two players in terms of the rankings and the quality, this would be a stunning upset. Van Gerwen is being forced into action, but 3 missed darts at double have proved costly. The perfect start for Vincent van der Voort.
Yeah, perfect start in this leg as well with a maximum.
58.
Hasn't followed it up with that one. Can Michael get his teeth into this leg?
97.
Good recovery with the last one. Well, that's a big slip here from Van der Voort.
68.
Slight recovery. Nod of the head. Is it enough?
94.
Gary Anderson averaged 86 throughout that match. He was about that, 86, 87, 88 throughout the defeat to Gurney. Van Gerwen 1991 the average so far, only in the second leg of course, but
Michael O'Connell, 170.
hasn't got going. He might do here. Well, not for the ball anyway.
Vincent, you require 118.
Oh, this is very doable.
One treble.
Well,
Well,
not now.
Not now it isn't, no.
78.
So Van Gerwen missed 3 darts to win the opening leg. He gets 2 here. Double 10. He's missed again. He's missed again.
Well, a puff of the cheeks from the world number 1. Van der Voort has another chance. And the chance he takes. Thank you very much. 2-0 Van der Voort.
Well, stunning upset. Daryl Gurney 10, Gary Anderson 4. Vincent van der Voort trying to cause another big shock. 5 missed darts from Michael van Gerwen in the opening 2 legs. He has won his last 7 matches against his old mate Vincent. Van der Voort's last victory over Michael van Gerwen came in a UK Open qualifier
93.
way back in 2012.
And he has been in positions as well. He's always started off quite well, which he has done here. Oh, great 177. Hit a maximum in the last leg to give him the opportunity to go 2-0 ahead.
40.
And that doesn't help matters.
Well, it's the door opening for somebody here this weekend in Minehead.
57.
He's been in these positions before, Michael van Gerwen. Won't be pressing any panic buttons just yet.
134.
He's always going to get the chances with the incredible scoring power he has. But he's got to tidy up his finishing.
41. Michael
Vincent's let it slip here. In one fortunate aspect, it is against throw.
54. Vincent, you require 146.
2 trebles. There's 1. There's 2. Double 13 for a 146. Well, a dodgy leg to say the least from Vincent, and he could have nicked it.
Well, Michael van Gerwen is on the board on tops. He was a millimetre away, Vincent van der Voort, from a 3-0 lead.
Well, yeah, that would have get the thought processes going for Van Gerwen. Just couldn't hit that double 13. It looks like he's really got the focus on now, does Van Gerwen. He knows he has to. Apart from playing his best buddy, he's playing a top professional.
85.
Well, the first time in the first round when Michael van Gerwen just got past Keegan Brown, didn't he? 6-4.
93.
First time
Behind in a lot of the game.
and the first time in a long while that he didn't average 100. 98 the average after 16 consecutive
98.
ton-plus averages in TV events. It's an astonishing run.
With darts like these, that's why. That's the first facial expression. We've seen Gurney get through, and there was another one. A double Gurn from Michael van Gerwen.
100. Michael Leblanc, 94.
Tops he needs. Double 10 for van Gerwen.
It
could have been 3-0 down. He has got it back in the blink of an eye. 2-2.
Well, the game's picking up pace, despite those missed doubles early on in the match.
93.
It'll certainly be pretty fast, that's for sure.
99.
There won't be any hanging about. The cameraman and spotter doing overtime.
140.
Good first start from Van der Voort. Well,
137.
keeps the pressure on Michael van Gerwen in this 5th leg. World number 1 looking to make it 3 consecutive legs going into the first break.
96.
Well, couldn't do a lot about it there. Couldn't leave a finish. Van der Voort may go for 19s. No, he stayed upstairs, so he's got to think about his last dart here.
105.
Good thinking, he's left himself a finish. Although, that's 160, but he did have a dart at double 13 for a 146.
134.
Obviously needs a treble, but needs a good lie. You can get that, give himself an opportunity. Well, there's the first one. Couldn't quite sneak that second one in. Threw the last dart out of the board.
He did. He threw the last one out the board, and Van Gerwen here, well, goes straight for it. 1 dart at double 8, and Michael van Gerwen with 3 legs on the spin. Vincent van der Voort could have been 3-0 in front. Different story now. The world number 1 beginning to motor. 3-2 up. He chases a place in the quarterfinals. Players champion Gary Anderson is out on the wrong end of a stunning upset, beaten 10-4 by Daryl Gurney. So the world number 1 Michael van Gerwen becomes an even bigger favourite, you feel, as it stands to win this tournament. And after being 2-0 down to his best friend Vincent van der Voort, he now leads 3-2. Just to remind you, Sunday afternoon quarter-finals, Metzior Sulovic against Ian White. Adrian Lewis and Simon Whitlock, who came from behind to beat Peter Wright in a last leg decider after both had mismatched darts. And then Gurney against Benito van der Pas. What an opportunity for one of those young men to get through to a major TV semi-final.
Yeah, big day for one of those players tomorrow. Van Gerwen started off slow by virtue of missing those doubles, but He's now got himself ahead. And normally, when he gets in this position, this is when he starts rolling off the legs. Van der Voort's got to start upping his scoring like he did early on in the match. That's better. That's fantastic from Van der Voort. Number 2 in the maximum column.
100.
Good performance this so far from Vincent. A little flat maybe for Van Gerwen.
140.
Well, it looked like he's lost his focus early on. A couple of dodgy doubles. But then you could really see the focus and tenacity he had in the legs after that. When he hit the double, he really gave it the large one. Just moving over the hockey.
25.
Just a little bit too far.
144.
If he is a little flat, this would fire him up. Another one of those. Double 12. Oh, a millimetre away. Again.
Requires 16.
That was a big moment. Can't afford to miss now, Vincent.
Game show 6 leg.
3 each.
7 leg is Michael from first. Game on.
They'll be happy with that. Van Gerwen almost nicked it. Well, it's well and truly got his scoring back into the match. That's his second maximum. Averaging 100, slowly creeping up.
Well, Vincent blows hot and cold. When he's on, he's on. When he's off, he really is off. We remember the World Grand Prix.
123.
After beating Phil Taylor, he was looking really good for a strong run. In the quarterfinals against Metjo Sulovic, he was set to the good, 2 legs to the good. He was absolutely coasting. He missed darts to make it 2 sets to 0, and I don't think he won another leg, did he?
Yeah, it really affected him, didn't it? He's done it twice recently where he's been in a commanding position, made a bit of a mess of a finish, and it's affected him, and he's gone behind, and he's not been able to get his focus back.
140. Michael
Quality player when he's on form.
Double 8. He lost a bit of concentration there, wasn't too sure what was happening, and that's why he was so far away from the double.
Well, this would be a good one. And that's a 1.
It is a good one.
Not a good one.
121. Michael requires 16.
Pressure on the shot this time for Van Gerwen.
Game show.
That started how important dart. 4-3 it is. 4 out of 15 on the doubles from the world number 1. You know, they may yet end up playing each other yet again at the World Championship.
140.
The seedings and everything goes to plan. Michael Van Gerwen is obviously the top seed. Vincent van der Voort is seeded 16 as it stands.
Yeah, certainly plenty to happen before then, but you never know.
97.
Certainly the way Vincent is playing, looks like he could get a decent run in
58.
a couple of events. But Van Gerwen not in full throttle yet, but he's leading. But a good chance here for Vincent to get it back to 4-4.
100.
Only 100 from Van Gerwen.
64.
Vincent van der Voort, 40 next month. Still hoping his best years are ahead of him as far as his darts career is concerned. But a good strong leg on throw.
Needs another one realistically, which he gets. So Van der Voort 68 to level at 4 apiece. Treble 20 for double 4. Down for 2s. 4 apiece.
Well, he's hanging on in there, isn't he? 97 average Van der Voort, only 98 for Van Gerwen.
125.
And Michael knows he's in a battle against his best buddy. difficult though, isn't it, when they're playing each other in a big game like this? You've just got to shut everything else out, haven't you?
Well, they certainly do. They've been in this position quite a few times, so I'm sure they're used to it. They're both professional players. As soon as they get on there, shout game on. They want to get fired up and get into the game. Oh, there's the fly again. Keeps appearing. That's a good marker. Is there room? There certainly is. Maximum number 3.
Yeah, 5 in the match. Can Vincent follow?
83, Michael Bar 57.
The tops for Van Gerwen, double 10.
37.
Just be careless, hasn't he? Careless on the finishing. 4 out of 17 isn't great, but looks like he's still going to find himself leading 5-4.
Well, a couple of the recent legs he's been quite a bit ahead, so it hasn't affected him. Straight in there that time, but early on in the match, Voort had the chance and took them.
Important leg before the break. Van Gerwen here will be looking to strike.
59.
And Vincent may have opened the door.
Moving down, back up to 18s.
57.
No trouble from either player after the first visit. That's a good marker. Can he fill it in? Oh well, that was 2 inches away, but it hit the flight.
It was a wicked deflection, wasn't it? This may be the lot. Only 140 again.
Oh, both started off the leg with a 50-yard. And then a 140, so back into the swing of things.
96.
Important for Van der Voort not to lose his throw here. But Van Gerwen is making a big move. 164 left. Van der Voort needs to do something here.
Vincent will be thinking 6 darts from 206. Really good darts. Really good darts from Van der Voort. Treble 19 for Van Gerwen. Leaves the bullseye. Well, that's twice he's missed a big finish.
How close was that one? So Van der Voort really needs to step it up here and take this 72. Another 16 for tops. Taking his time.
52.
Not hitting the required double.
25.
Huge darts. Michael Van Gerwen finds the double 8. He finds the break and throw just before the break. He knows he's not playing at his very best. He knows it's very difficult against an awkward customer. Vincent van der Voort has lost his throw. It's advantage Michael Van Gerwen. 6-4 up in the chase for a place in the quarter-finals. Well, has the 10th leg been a turning point in the game between Michael Van Gerwen and Vincent van der Voort? A break for Van Gerwen to lead 6-4. Van der Voort missing a dart to make it 5-all. It was a big turning point as the defending champion Gary Anderson crashed out at the hands of young Irishman Daryl Gurney an hour or so ago. It was the 10th leg that changed that game. Anderson missing 5 darts for 5-all. Gurney broke and didn't lose a leg after that. So Anderson is out. And Michael Van Gerwen is very much the man to beat.
Yeah, we had those 2 dramatic 10-9s. Ian White in the last leg decider against Gerwin Price, and then that high quality drama, emotion, and even Flygate in Whitlock's incredible last leg decider over Peter Wright.
Yeah, they both missed darts in the deciding leg, didn't they, before Whitlock hitched it. Big win for him.
Add it to the tension. Yes, you could see the emotion, and that was all down to the fact that he hasn't been in that position for such a while, and it's always gone against him.
100.
So we may be seeing a little bit more from the Aussie.
Can he account for Adrian Lewis in the quarterfinals? Well, Vincent van der Voort with a terrific 180, fantastic timing as he looks to hit straight back.
Well, he's given himself the chance. 136. It's a big finish in the sense of your new two big trebles.
What a chance he's given himself.
He's not started the sequence.
82.
Disappointed with that one, wasn't he?
Yeah. Tots of Van Gerwen. It's a great marker for him. Oh, you know, Michael Van Gerwen has missed 17 darts at double, and those two were for 7-4.
Well, they were close, but just didn't go in. That first one looked like a good marker, similar position to that one,
40.
and a similar ending.
Michael Uruguay 40.
Identical. No mistake this time. It is 7-4. It's 3 consecutive legs for Michael Van Gerwen for the second time in this match. If you are just joining us, Van der Voort had a dart for a big finish at double 13 for a 146, which would have given him a 3-0 lead.
Oh, looking for another maximum. Well, Michael will be feeling a lot better now. 3 legs clear, but from Vincent's point of view, he'll start feeling that the game's slipping away. His scoring starting to let him down. He's 3 legs behind. He hasn't played particularly bad, but he's dug in there. At this moment in time, it is slipping away. You see Van Gerwen there, around the 100 mark. Van der Voort cannot afford to lose this
55.
on throw, and you can see the anguish on the big Dutchman's face.
Well, is that visit, that look on the face, is that
133.
the sign of a man resigned to his fate, I wonder?
Well, he's put a lot of effort into the match. That 10th leg was crucial in the sense of going into that break with all the positive thoughts will almost turn to negatives because of that miss and that 10th leg.
Can he find a way through to the bull?
107. Visit car 130.
Well, this would get the motor going again.
One treble. Yep. He needs double 5, Van der Voort. That's brilliant, 130. Well, he isn't resigned to his fate, far from it. Fabulous finish from Vincent van der Voort. Holes throw. The immediate response from Michael Van Gerwen.
Just when you thought he was safe on the hockey. Great finish though.
140.
Hanging in there. Well, we saw that with Whitlock. He hung in there and then all of a sudden had his chance. But Michael Van Gerwen, 2 180s. We've had 2 attempts at the 9-darter this weekend. Here's another.
79. Michael
Taylor missing double 12 for a 9-darter. Sulovic missing double 18. And
Yes,
Michael
it's
Van
on.
Gerwen, look.
It's on! It's on!
Well, we thought it was going to go. I reckon, you know, that's 10 times that Michael Van Gerwen has missed double 12 for a 9-darter this year alone.
99. Michael McGrath 12.
Well, he's got to tidy up now. That's the important thing. So close to the 9. The crowd were baying for it to go in. It would have erupted here in the auditorium. Saturday night at the darts in Minehead. Massive crowd in here.
78.
The noise would have erupted. And the 2 legs away though, that's the important thing. He has to win the match.
45.
Placing the quarterfinals up for grabs.
Well, incredible this weekend. 3 players have missed the last dart in the combination for a 9-darter.
134.
Van Gerwen joining the list. Mitchell Sulovic, Philip Taylor. Yeah, he's into double figures, I'm pretty sure. Of missed double 12s for 9-darters in 2015.
Yeah, he's getting so many attempts at it now with his incredible scoring power, 180s.
146.
146 for Vincent. He missed this in the third leg. He missed double 13. He's gone a different route this time. Managed to lead the double.
He'll be under pressure though.
140.
He's 82. Van der Voort to pull another leg back. 48. 16 for double.
16.
No.
82.
Now this to go within one leg of victory. Double 16 to punish his best friend.
50.
Well, right on the wire.
32.
Oh, right in the middle of the bullseye. And both players, you have to say, wired the double, but it wasn't in. It is now.
Well, Van Gerwen's missed 21 darts at double in this match. It's his troubleshooting that's keeping him ahead, isn't it? Lucky.
Well, his scoring power's never been in question, has it? Up there
out,
with the best.
8 out of 29.
100.
Vincent's pushed him, that's for sure.
117.
I think what happened there is that the dart actually hit the flight, didn't it, as it was going in, which took the power out of the point.
140. Sorry, 100.
Yeah, just checking the score there, Vincent. Probably needed the 140. But 100 it was.
140.
That is a 140.
And 124 from Michael van Gerwen here. Doesn't necessarily need to go for the ball, he may do. Treble 18 will leave double 16.
92.
Setting up nicely to put him one leg away.
Michael require 32.
So double 16 for Michael van Gerwen, double 8. Double 8 means he is one away. Michael van Gerwen leading by 9 legs to 6 as he chases another TV title.
Well, Van der Voort's played pretty well, but just at points, particularly when he went 6-4 down, just lost a little bit of focus. Managed to get it back with that 130 finish.
93.
Hasn't managed to push on. Obviously always difficult when you're playing somebody of Van Gerwen's calibre. Still averaging over 100.
83.
So you're not going to get many opportunities. But he has missed a few doubles in this match.
125.
The aim obviously to finish it here and now in this leg, and not been at his best, but we say that and he's still averaging 103 despite
45.
all the darts that he's missed at doubles.
It just shows you the scoring power. And that's right, coming down for the 19s. 177.
2 177s, 5 180s, 104 average.
81.
Another day at the office for Michael van Gerwen, but the missed doubles will worry him.
No drama here.
98.
Leaves himself double 4.
22 missed darts at doubles. We'll have to improve on that on Sunday here in Minehead.
Michael require 8.
So, for the match, double 2. And double 2 sees Michael van Gerwen through. He beats his best mate by 10 legs to 6. Vincent van der Voort putting up a really good show, but you always felt that Michael van Gerwen had enough in the tank, and so it has proved to be as he marches relentlessly on in his charge for another TV major. He will play Dave Chisnall in the quarter-finals on Sunday afternoon.
world number one, MVG's through to the quarterfinals of the Players' Championship Finals here at Butlins in Minehead. He's beaten his best man and his best mate, Vincent van der Voort, 10-6 in the final match of the night. Well, Van Gerwen with a 103 average to Van der Voort's 92. MVG 30% on his doubles and almost a 9-darter. I think that's the closest we've come. It was just a couple of millimetres away. I would have loved that here on a Saturday night. Well, the top half of the draw is now complete, and MVG will play Chizzy tomorrow afternoon. Daryl Gurney with that big shock, beating Gary Anderson 10-4. Will play Benito van der Pas, a very promising young Dutchman. And Van Gerwen now is having a chat with Ned.
Yes, he is, indeed. Michael, many congratulations. That was hard, wasn't it? You've just told me that playing Vincent is, I mean, it's really difficult for you.
Yeah, for me it is. We are really good friends, and it's not nice to beat each other, but you need to look the professional way, and I think I did well, especially on the end. I play good. But you always want to do better, and sometimes you try too hard, and that makes it difficult. And but in the end, it's I won the game, and that's the most important. So yeah, what can I do else?
Yeah. Why is it difficult? I mean, does Vincent raise his game a little bit against you as well? Is that part of it?
No, he probably didn't raise his game. He didn't play too good, to be fair, especially his scoring. His doubles was alright, but his scoring he could do a lot better than that. Yeah. But you put too much pressure on yourself when you play against each other, because you don't want to lose. Simple. And we're really good friends, but on the double you're professionals and you don't want to lose to each other. And yeah, it's just everything together makes it just difficult. He was the best man at my wedding, so yeah, it's difficult to do really well against each other.
And he goes home tomorrow, and you stay on in the apartment as well.
Yeah.
Now listen, Michael, it's a really interesting-looking quarter-final draw, and a lot of the names you might think of, like Phil's not there, you know, Gary Anderson's gone, Wadey's gone, Peter Wright's not involved. So there's a lot of unfillier names, many dangerous names as well.
Yeah, exactly. My direct targets, they're out of the tournament, and then you can see how high the level is in this tournament. It's also, we come to the end of the year and everyone's already preparing for the Worlds, but it doesn't say this is still a very big tournament. So I also want to win this one. I lost last one here, last year, I think last 16 or something, I can't remember, and the year before I won. So I'm keeping the good memories and hope I can do some really good damage in this one as well.
And it's Chizzy next.
Yeah, Chizzy. Chizzy is a fantastic player. We always have cracking games.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So I just want to do I want to get the best performance what I can, and I've got a good record against him, so I hope I can continue there.
MVG, it's good to see you into the final day. Well done tonight. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So 10-6 the scoreline for Van Gerwen against Van der Voort tonight. A reminder, in case you missed it a little bit earlier, the first two matches going the distance. Ian White edging past Gerwin Price, and Peter Wright is out, the world number 3. Simon Whitlock, well, what an end to that match it was, absolutely extraordinary. Daryl Gurney with a big shot, 10-4 against Gary Anderson.